Pokemon rap. Pokemon rap. Yeah. 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 Man, I need money. Hey guys, it's JMRolyat from JMRolyat Productions, and this is my first video. Thought I'd do a Pokemon Online battle. So, we're gonna go ahead and find a match. I was originally gonna do this live, but my computer didn't do it correctly. So, we are going to do it narrated, and then I'll maybe get you a live one later. So, we start off, and the first guy has a pretty good team, I guess. So, I'm like, okay, might as well go ahead and try to attack with an air lace, but it doesn't work out so well. So, then my Charizard gets killed, and I'm like, okay, no big deal. But still beat that. So then I go ahead and send out my Dragonite, which nickname is Godzilla, and go ahead and try to use a fly. But doesn't do that much. So then I try an earthquake, but then I'm like, wait, that probably won't have any effect since it's Zapdos. So then I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? Then it sends out Starmie, so I'm like, okay, I can deal with this Thunder. Clearly, since it's Starmie, but kills my Dragonite before I can. So then I send out, I do believe, Thunder Size, and I'm like, Shadow Ball. Will probably be pretty effective, I guess. So then, does a lot of percentage. It does 72%. And then switches out, and I go ahead and kill it, Starmie, and sends out Zapdos. And I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? So then I use Aurora Sphere and send up Jolteon. And I use Volt Switch. So then I switch to high 16. And then I'm like, okay, I guess I'll use Low Sweep. And then we wait for him, and it does okay, a good amount, I guess. So then I use Scaled, even though it's not going to do anything since it's a water type. Since it's Ludico. Then I'm like, okay, maybe I can do something. No. Okay, at least I poisoned it before. And then I send out Mr. Speed, Jolteon, and use Thunderbolt. And did a considerable amount, and then died. So now I use Shadow Ball. Kill it. Okay. Okay. And then wait for him. And I'm like, okay, might as well use Shadow Ball again. Not much else to do. And then I have to wait here for him. And it does an okay amount, but then Lucario dies, and I lose either way. So, hopefully you liked that battle. Wasn't very good. So then I decide, okay, I'm going to do another battle for you. Though I'm very bad at this. And clearly you can tell. So I'm like, okay, I might as well just go with what I have. Of course, he sends out Vaporeon. So I'm like, okay, what should I do? I'll go for Godzilla. And takes quite a bit of Godzilla's health. And then I use Thunder. Takes 46%. And then I send out Mr. Speed. Use Thunderbolt. But he protected himself. Then I use Thunderbolt again. But he sends out Lantern. So basically it just heals Lantern, which is annoying. So then I'm like, okay, what to do? And then I switch. Might as well switch Cat and Char. No, that's not very smart. Fire Blast. And then I just sit here and wait for it for quite a bit. And it actually does quite a bit of damage. I'm like, okay, flamethrower. Placing that Vaporeon. Didn't even recognize that until it was too late. So then I'm like, okay, Lucario. I'm like, Shadow Ball. Then I'm like, Aurora Sphere. Doesn't do that much. I'm like, okay, Aurora Sphere again, I guess. No, I decided to go with Shadow Ball. So, and then Lucario dies. So then I send out Jolteon, use Thunderbolt, but he switched to Lantern and it just heals him. So it's annoying. And then I switched to High 16 and tried to use Low Sweep, but he sends out the Deoxys D. So I use Fake Out. And then I'm like, okay, there's not much I can do. Switch to Bix. And then use Toxic. Use Scaled. Did okay, I guess. And then I use Scaled again. And I'm like, okay, I'll send out Jolteon or Mr. Speed either way. He's still probably just going to switch either way, so not much I can do. And of course he switches to Lantern, because that's exactly how his mind works. So now I'm like, okay, Quick Attack is basically the only thing I can do. Now I'm like, switch Pokemon, High 16. Dies. Mr. Speed, might as well just use Quick Attack until I die. And that's it for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and see ya. Oh, I want to be good, but I am so bad at Pokemon. So I also don't have money, so I need to make up my own songs.